All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we gonna give all praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Rekakadash.
Double honors to the apostle in the great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the icon teaching that true of folk on the earth, in the city, love the name Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the very few sisters that listen as well, man. This Jim at Chicago camp coming with another installment. You got the brother Manakia,
Brother Asher.
and we just going to the chariots of the Lord. When you see what them so-called UFOs that they say is really IFO flying objects, man, that we know of is the chariots of the Lord, man. And they are written in the scriptures. The scriptures tell you in the end days. Matter of fact, let's get the end prophecy. Matthew 24. And we bring this out all the time, but people still don't know that them is the chariots of the Lord, man. Them the vehicles that I can't wait. Hopefully soon I get to drive. We don't want these weak ass chariots that we driving now. It break down. Them bitches don't have, man. You hit something, them bitches hit my chariot and see or hit the Lord chariot and see what happens to that motherfucker. Let's go disintegrate. But I believe, beloved, it's Matthew's 29.
24 and 29.
24. 24 and 29. So like
24 and 29.
yeah.
This is Matthew 24 and 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Well, this talking about the end times when all destruction comes, which it is the signs to come when we get beamed up in the chariots. You keep going, but I was looking for the one when they say that in those days we shall prophesy. No, just keep going. So just keep going.
Okay. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
See, and that's it's a time of a sign of the end times. When the Lord returns with them chariots, them vehicles, the UFOs that people see, that's how we know we at the end. Because hey, the Lord gonna clock them crowds, man.
That's right.
But why before that even happened, we are prophesying throughout the four corners of the earth it's gonna keep going.
Right. It says, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right. So that's when the Lord returns and he delivers us from all this destruction that's to come. But also, I believe in this chapter, man, it tells you how we shall prophesy and you shall see signs in the sky.
No, you cool.
But that also go with everything that we're going into, because they talk about a vehicle of the Lord. Matter of fact, when you go into Revelations, the first chapter, to back that up, this first Revelations 1 and 7, it say, behold, he cometh with clouds. What is these clouds? Because that's the second time we read clouds, right?
That's right.
Talking about Yahweh Shai. So let's drop that real quick and let's go to Psalms 104.
I got Psalms 104 and 3.
Come. Proving that the cloud is a chariot.
This is Psalms 104 and 3. It said, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots.
See? Making the clouds his chariots. So these UFOs that you see, really UFOs, it's talking about the chariots of the vehicle chariots of the Lord, man. When the Lord returns, you're going to see many chariots in the sky.
That's right.
So you see 1 or 2, 3 here and there. That only for the elect, because only the elect know what those chariots really is, man. Them IFOs really is. See, We know we live in the end times, and the Lord said, "You shall see even more chariots in the ends, and now when you know that I shall come."
That's right.
Right?
He
So
says,
finish this out.
he said, "Who walketh upon the wings of the wind?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you're riding them chariots. You know what I mean? Those are what y'all call UFOs or UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah.
You know, but we know the Lord is, is doing marvelous and wonderful things, and showing us, these chariots flying around now. Before they wouldn't even talk about it. Now Esau's like, shit, they're everywhere. You can't hide it. Everybody got a camera to the sky. You can't hide it no more, Esau.
Don't look up.
Don't look up.
So let's go back to Revelations 1:7. It say, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall well be of because of him. Even so, amen." So when the Lord returns, you're gonna see all them UFOs, them IFOs in the sky, the fathership, to what? Put judgment upon the earth.
That's right.
Hey, I believe, matter of fact, we get Isaiah Salaki, beloved. I know you got something.
No, I got all Isaiah 6:6-15.
Oh, you got that too?
Yeah,
I see you over there.
I told you I was ready. I was ready. But this one, I've been taught by the best. GMS. This is Isaiah 66.
And we say, that humbly, man. But
Yeah.
But we also say it in boldness too. Like, who else got the truth?
That's
Starting
right.
with the apostles, great millstone that taught us this truth, man. It's many niggas that was niggas 10 years ago
That's right.
in the world. Now all of a sudden you have got this knowledge from the apostles that have been spread across the four corners of the earth. Hey, and we can go into the chariots of the Lord, man.
That's right.
We can identify these things and tell you exactly what the scriptures is saying. So we can go right into Isaiah.
It's Isaiah 6:6-15. It says, "For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." That's what the elder brothers is going into. Talking about the judgment that Yahweh Shemashah is bringing upon this earth, coming with his chariots. And if you say he's got thousands upon thousands of chariots that he's coming with. It says, "For by fire and by sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many." So in that destruction will come from the chariots, also along with them thermonuclear fires, it's going to be a sight to behold. But you are going to witness what you've never seen before in your life and will ever see again. The salvation of the elect of Israel, the destruction of a wicked kingdom, and Yahweh Shah riding in them chariots.
Well, that's why when you read in, matter of fact, let's get that, I believe, Jeremiah 23.
How did I get to Jeremiah 23?
And let's get 6. Matter of fact, for time's sake, let's jump this out.
It's Jeremiah 23:7. "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt."
So remember how we came out of Egypt? We came out of Egypt with a chariot, man. It was a chariot guiding us by night, fire by night, and a light by day, man.
That's right.
That was the chariot that's guiding us out of the. So it's going to be a chariot in the end days that's going to guide us straight out of this place, man. Literally. Keep going.
It says, "But Yahweh liveth, which brought up Salakia. But Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries where I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land."
And we shall dwell in our own land, man. Because when the scripture talk about the new Jerusalem coming from heaven, well, how are we coming from heaven? We coming from out them chariots. And that's how we're going to go into our homeland, and all these other nations is going to build up our homeland just like we built this place up, man.
That's right.
See, it's a saying in the world. They say, what goes around comes around, man.
That's right.
And since you made us do it, you're going to build up our gold cities, man.
That's right.
But that's another sit down for another day.
That's right.
But that also go with the chariots of the Lord. I was gonna get one more.
No, I got the Acts 1 and 9. Yeah. Yep. This is Acts 1 and 9. And this is just talking about your Lord going up in the chariot and coming back in the same fashion. It's Acts 1 and 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. So that's plain. You know what I mean? A cloud received him, which was that chariot. And while they looked steadfast toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye up gazing into heaven? The same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven. So he's going to come, the same way he's got beamed up in those chairs. He's going to come with those chairs and come down here and wreak havoc. You know what I mean? So you're going to bear witness to that same miraculous miracle.
You know what's so crazy? Elisha did the same thing. I got the account.
Yeah, kind
This 2 Kings 2 and verse 9. I'm gonna start at 9. It says
2 Kings,
2 Kings 2 and 9. It say, and it came to pass when they were gone over that Elijah and to Elisha asked, What shall I do for thee before I be taken away from thee? And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a portion of thy spirit be upon me. And he said, Thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so with thee, but not it shall not be for so. And it came to pass that they went on and taught that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and a horse of fire, and parts them both ascended. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven, the same way the Lord did, man. Hey,
that's cool.
We can't wait till we get taken out of this place, man.
That's right.
In them chariots, man. Because when you go into Revelations, it tell you how we're gonna look down through the chariot and see this place getting burnt, mingle fire with glass, man.
That's right.
So we can't wait to that, man. Because you know why? The more when we finally get into the chariots, we know that we got nets. We know we out this hellhole. We know that the Lord finally wiped away our tears, man.
That's right.
That's what we hoping for, and that's what we waiting for, man.
That's right.
So the list, Elijah did the same thing. I believe Elisha did too, brother. I'm gonna get it, unless you got something.
Yeah, I got the Psalms. Get me Psalms 68. 68 and 17. It was talking about how many chariots the Lord is coming with. You know what I mean? For the render destruction of this place. It said the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Yahweh is among them, and as in Sinai in the holy place. So it's going to be so many chariots in the sky. Everybody's going to be trembling in great fear. That's how he's going to gather the elect from four corners of the world, because it's going to be thousands of chariots. You know, it's going to be marvelous to behold and terrified for those wicked who dread the day of his coming. Because y'all think it's a game. But Yahweh Shema Shah is coming back. And those chariots are real, and he's coming back in his chariots. Well, you know, and for y'all who don't believe, we could care less.
Well, it tell you how when you go into 2nd Esdras, it said, matter of fact, let's get 2nd Esdras 13. You said that. Because even though them chariots coming down to save the nation of Israel, them chariots also come and destroy.
That's right.
The Lord talked about it in 2nd Esdras. Man, Esdras talked about it in 2nd Esdras 13, and we just start at the top. It say, and it come to pass after 7 days, I dream a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the 1,000 of heaven. What's the 1,000 of heaven? Talking about chariots. And it's talking about Yahushua. And when he turned his constant look, all things trembled that were seen unto him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth filled with feet of their fire. And after this I gathered, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four wind of the earth, of the heaven, talking about the elect, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And behold, lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it, but will have seen the region of the place without the hills was graven, and cannot. And after this I behold, though lo, all that were gathered together to subdue him was so afraid, yet does fight, man. So the Esau is going to try to come against Yahushua. Going to try to come against the chariots of the Lord. And guess what? It shall not prevail. It say, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, neither lift up his hand or held sword nor instrument of war. So nothing's gonna come against the Lord when these things come. It say, only I saw that he sent out of the mouth, and it had been a blast of fire. So what? Laser beams is gonna be shot out of the chariot upon this place, and out of the lips of flames of breath, out of his tongue he sent out sparks and tempest, man. So it's going to be destruction on all aspects, man.
That's right.
Fire, these things is coming from the chariots.
That's bad. It's going to be crucial, man.
So I ain't really got nothing else.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's it. Just a quick lesson really going into the chariots, because a lot of people out there don't know that the Lord, when the Lord sends these chariots, is two things is going to happen on earth. It's going to be either destruction or it's going to be salvation. But those is the vehicles of the Lord, and hopefully soon we get one soon, beloved.
That's right.
And all the elders and apostles
That's
and
right.
men of the great millstone, man.
That's
and
right.
brothers teaching likewise doctrine. So with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the icon teaching is true out the folk of the earth, city, man. So that's how I want to say shalom.
Shalom.
And a ball.
A ball.